Hey YouTube, this is Manny V, and you guys are watching Inspire Your Minds. Today, we're going to be talking about how to kill that ego. You know that ego that holds you back, it takes you out of your misery, not able to meet the love of your life, your job success rate is going down the drain, and life is definitely not going in your favor. Let's just face it, you got this ego problem, you got this PhD, you got this master's, you got this doctorate degree, and you feel like you're on top of the world. And when shit hits rock bottom, you're just not ready to settle for lower or just to meet ends meet. It's just not in your mindset. Let's face it. But I just want to tell you guys out there that I had a situation where I was unemployed for a month or two, and I had this experience in IT and much more, and I felt like I was on top of the world, especially coming from a Fortune 500 company. I was getting a lot of good leads, but it just didn't happen. I was getting rejected. Whatever. But I did find a job, found a career, a job, but it just wasn't my expectation as far as the pay was concerned. A little bit of shortchange, but I had this ego on my mind, my body, and kept saying that why are you settling for something lower than what you were making at the job previously. But it was hard. It was hard to actually talk to yourself and get this ego out of your mindset. But sometimes you know what it is? You just have to settle for something lower. And the best thing about it is that you will gain more experience at the current job, wherever you're getting opportunity for, and it's for the better. So don't take it all negative and don't say to yourself, I'm not ready to settle for less because my ego says I'm making this much money and I should be making that much money because I have this degree and I have all this asset and much more. But that's actually killing your game in a way, because you're not actually able to grow as a human being just because you got this high elite degree and you're not ready to settle for lower. You're actually kicking yourself in the curve and not letting opportunity come to you. And let's face it, some of you are not even ready to go down to that level. And I pity yourself in a way, because you're not growing as a human being. You're letting the job define you as a human being. And that's an ego. And that ego needs to get removed. And let's just take away the job market for a minute. And let's talk about the love market for a moment. Some of you guys have this ego situation where you see him or her at a certain job position, and you feel that I'm at this level already. I'm making X amount of money. I have this degree, but I'm not ready to settle or associate or get with this girl because she's at a lower standard. She's working at a menial job. You get this ego that's taking you from actually pursuing this opportunity, which will actually help you grow as a human being. And maybe there's an opportunity for you to go there in the love direction. And for you guys out there, when you have this mindset that, you know, I'm at this level, I'm a manager, executive, analyst, or whatever it is, and I see this young, beautiful girl, and working at Starbucks or a Walmart, and she's beautiful and everything else, but it's just that she doesn't meet my standard. I have this ego that's telling me we should be at that same level. Same thing for you women out there, vice versa. So I tell you guys is to get rid of this ego, and you're gonna grow as a human being and take it to the next level. And that's what's holding you guys back. Even associating with certain people in life, whether it's parties, whether it's a group function, whether it's at the job, you feel you're at this position, you're an accountant or whatever, and then you see a person at the call center position, and you feel you can't really relate with that person, or you feel your ego is holding you down and telling you you shouldn't be associating with those type of people who are at a lower level. And you guys are doing a disservice to yourself. You're letting your ego take over and not letting yourself meet people that are in the same mindset as you. So there's three things I recommend you guys do to actually get rid of this ego. Well, number one is, Thanksgiving is coming up. So what I recommend you do is become a volunteer. You got this highly degree, you've been PhD, master, whatever it is, bachelor, and I want you to really dig down deep and give back to the community. Take your ego out of the picture for a moment. Go to Skid Row. There's a bunch of Thanksgiving events out there at the mission, and they need volunteers. So this is basically going to get rid of your ego and be in part with people that are basically not on your level. So reach out there, become a volunteer, help serve the unfortunate people at the Thanksgiving event. Number two, what I want you guys to do is basically give back to the community. Become a mentor for a day or two. And when you do this, you're getting rid of this ego. You're saying to yourself, you know, I'm at this level. Now I'm going to the lower level and becoming a servant to the human being, becoming a service to the human being. And this will basically get rid of your ego, and you'll see it diminish slowly by surely. And number three, I want you to go out there and reach out to people that are not on your level. Okay, wherever you work, there's people that are doing menial jobs. Let's say there's a security guard out there, there's the front desk, there's the cleaning person. And I want you to really reach out there and give them a smile, make them feel happy. And when you do this, you're actually going beyond and above. You're actually associating with people that are not on your level. Maybe they never even went to college or whatever it is, the situation is. But you're gonna basically get rid of this ego by actually bringing a smile on those type of people as well. Let's face it, we're all human beings. We all want love. We all want peace. And it doesn't matter about this higher level where we are brainwashed by the media. So do those three things, and this will definitely get rid of this ego. And then people will see that and will see that you're just like them. You're just a regular human being with just a higher intelligence. So with that said, I want you also to check out this book which I've been reading. It's called Invisible Thread. It's by Laura Sharuf. And it's a great book because it's a young lady. She's in her 30s, and she actually reaches out to this young black guy, homeless guy in New York, and she becomes a friend to him. She becomes a mentor to him, and she pretty much changes his life for the better. So that would also take away your ego, because she's at this high level. She's a consultant lady making deals or whatever, and she's actually reaching out to somebody at a lower level and trying to change people's lives for the better. And this basically shows you how our ego it's going down the level, because a lot of her peers are looking at her and thinking she's crazy for doing such a thing. But same thing for you guys out there is to try this out, and you'll see your ego diminish. With that said, I want to thank you again for being part of Inspire Your Minds. And if nobody loves you, remember Manny V always loves you. So leave a comment below and definitely subscribe, and check us out on the website at www.inspireyourmind.org. Till then, have a wonderful day. Peace.